as a result of that research project, we decided this year that we're going to completely transform or try and transform economic policy and economic theory. And so the states, all the nation states in the Pacific and others, it's a Western method of dealing with the economy, have been pursuing the linear, what we call the linear economy, which is, you put investment in, you put money at the top, and hopefully in the Keynesian model of the economy, it trickles down to the poor people at the bottom. But actually, you know that it doesn't trickle down. We all know that. Rich people get richer, poor people get poorer. So this whole Keynesian thing of the 1930s really needs to be thrown out, So we said, well, you can't just throw out an economic policy that everybody's got used to without having an alternative or a solution to the problem. So we decided, and this year this is the research that we're doing, the University of Fiji is doing, and that is pursuing the circular economy. So those of you who don't know about the circular economy, it's the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. And this is the natural way, the traditional way of dealing with our environment anyway. We don't waste much in the traditional economies. We reduce, we just take from the land and from the sea what's required. We reuse, so we can't go to the supermarket and buy things over and over again because there's no money. And we recycle, so something breaks down, we fix it. And so the entire economic theory is based on something completely new. It's called the circular economy, and this is something that the university is doing research on, and we're going to be pursuing, and hopefully to impact the government's economic policy as well. Essentially, if you're pursuing the circular economy, it means that those who pollute get taxed the most. So not everyone gets taxed in the same way as the big industry. So if you, for example, the Fiji Sugar Corporation, and you're putting out all these chemicals into the water, which we can see in front of the university, our main university is in Soweni, at the western side of Vitilevu, and if you're putting all these chemicals in the water, well, are they being taxed the same amount as an ordinary person who earns a salary gets taxed? So polluter pays. And if you revive the economy according to those principles, then you will find that there is a lot more money in the economy. There's a lot more surplus for poor people and vulnerable people as well. And you don't have to worry about things like gender disparity, or disparity on the grounds of disability, or worrying about what other vulnerables and minority groups there are, because it's the people who actually are exploiting the earth, exploiting the sky, and exploiting the oceans are the ones who are going to have to pay for it, because they are earning a lot of money by that exploitation. And people who are not exploiting, the ones who see the land and the sea and their resources, natural resources in harmony, they're the ones who actually would be benefiting from it, but they're very poor at the moment. However, they will be benefiting from the tax that's levied on these polluters. So that's what we're doing research on. It's at the early stages for us. We will come to the conclusion by the end of the year as to whether the circular economy really puts enough money in the economy for the poor and the vulnerable people.